Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Welcome to UTI Mutual Fund and CNBC TV18 presents Financial Advisor Awards.
Financial advisors play a critical role in the wealth preservation process. And to recognize the power of their professional advice, CNBC TV18 in partnership with UTI Mutual Funds returns once again with the Financial Advisor Awards 2014. In its 5th edition this year, the Financial Advisor Awards recognizes the best financial advisors from across the length and breadth of the country.
When I say we, I mean the entire system, the financial system, in a way I think which we can all be proud of.
Thus acknowledging them for contributing exceptionally towards creating and preserving wealth and distributing expert and productive financial advice.
Financial Advisor Awards are important because this is a step towards not only recognizing those who are performing well, it's actually a step towards informing the investor that, here, we have advisors who've done very well, and these entities have been put through a process. They've come face to face with a jury, with a very experienced jury, and they are entities who are expected to perform well going ahead. So we are doing two things: one, recognizing the efforts of advisors and incentivizing them, and on the other hand, helping investors understand that there are systems, there are processes to evaluate these advisors.
The financial advisors have a very, very important contribution. I would say a contribution to make, because the number of people investing in risky instruments like shares and even in debt instruments are much less compared to the universe of our population.
Financial advisory business over the last couple of years has gone through rough times, largely because of issues of mis-selling and related issues. So in that sense, when you have a strong award, a strong brand, which is certifying that somebody is good in a particular area of operations, it just helps. It also motivates the person to continue on the track.
The role of financial advisor is actually sort of going to be more and more important as we go forward. I think most of the research across all organizations sort of clearly shows that financial advice is something that the Indian customers are sort of craving for, and there's a big gap there. The banks clearly are sort of catering to one segment of the customers, particularly across the affluent and the HNIs. But if you really look at the mass affluent and the mass customers, there seems to be a bit of a gap, particularly as you move out of the metro cities. And in particular there, the individual financial advisors, or the IFAs as we call them, are potentially going to play a large role, because they are the folks who actually reach out to these set of customers, sort of get them access to financial advice, financial information. So if we have to penetrate and improve penetration of financial products, mutual fund and investment products in particular, these advisors are going to play a very dominant role going forward.
Each year, a select few triumph to success from across various categories after undergoing rigorous presentation and interaction sessions with a panel of esteemed jurors who, regardless of their fields, are beckoned for their advisory skills. This year, the jury featured the likes of Girish Vanwari, Co-Head of Tax, KPMG in India; Karthik Srinivasan, Senior Vice President, ICRA; Sai Venkateshwaran, Partner and India Head, Accounting Advisory Services, KPMG; Kalpesh Gada, Senior Vice President, ICRA; Piyush Dalmia, Junior Partner and Leader in Asia Pacific Asset Management Practice, McKinsey & Company; Sasi Sunkara, Principal at McKinsey India; G. Sethu, IIM Trichy; Viral Shah, Senior Analyst, ICRA; Sanjay Panse, Senior Partner, S. Panse & Company; Ruchi Kalra, Associate Principal, Retail Banking Practice, McKinsey India; A.P. Kurian, former Chairman, Association of Mutual Funds of India; and L. Shivakumar, Senior Group Vice President, ICRA. Recognizing the potential of these nominated financial advisors were the jury members, who after a coordinated effort narrowed down on varied probable outcomes.
Over the years, the quality of deliberations, because we have jury coming from various facets of life, from various segments. So obviously everybody has their own views on the segment, on the people, on the business. So every year it becomes more and more enriching, and you have more greater debates and discussions before we end up on the, finally close on the winners.
It was 13.76%.
The evaluation process, although thorough, required equal attention from all the jury members.
So what we have done in that sphere, we integrated all the asset classes through Miles Integra in 2008.
Who were spread across 4 different rooms, catering to different categories of nominations.
Then whatever we earn, we'll give it back to them. Would it practically be possible to?
Each nominee was required to present their project or story, followed by an intense Q&A session with the jury members.
0.25, which means approximately 2 to 3 crores.
Maturity of business, you're 17 years in the business.
Sorry.
How many certified people?
Team strength is, apart from myself, your sales manager.
Though we had a set criteria which was given as a guideline to the jury, most importantly, there are some qualitative parameters and some quantitative parameters. There was some evaluation done on quantitative parameters in terms of the number of clients, the AUM, the nature of business, but also some qualitative aspects in terms of, okay, how is their setup like? Are they well equipped? In terms of what about the client base? What is the average age of the customer that they have with them? Or do they have repeat customers? Some of those aspects is what we try to judge during these conversations today.
One thing we were looking at is what actually made them kind of stand out, and especially the role each of them was playing was that of a independent financial advisor, and so what is it that makes them kind of resonate with their clients? What makes their clients kind of stick with them and kind of trust them with their money over a longer period of time? So it's essentially from moving from a very transactional approach to becoming a trusted advisor, and what is it that they're doing differently which makes them that trusted advisor over a period of time. And also what they're, apart from I think just growing their own business, what is it that they're doing in terms of I think building general awareness about kind of the various avenues for investment that are there.
We are looking at essentially organizations which have a good financial advisory model. We were particularly looking for whether there are good processes and whether these processes were based upon informed decision making, ability to analyze the profile of the customer and making suitable recommendations to the customer, keeping in mind the risk profile of the customer.
What we were looking for was something unique. What is it that they are trying to do which is different from what you would normally expect from the financial advisor, either for clients or in the way they were building businesses or in the way they were dishing out advice or the kind of staying power they demonstrated. So, and importantly also the way they were thinking about technology and riding on technology wave. So those were the things we were looking for, something unique, something that gave you. And the other very important thing that we actually were looking for is passion from the team that came and presented for the business they were building, for the clients that they were serving, importantly.
Whatever. I'm going by the fun. Whatever is good, we'll do.
That 5 crores you invested, we got 6 crores.
No, 5 crores I invested across the board. So I did debt also for him, I did equity also for him.
The jury members followed an appropriate structure while deliberating over the nominees. The structure featured parameters such as quantitative parameters, assets under management, asset profile, investor accounts, number of investment advisors, number of products offered, and qualitative parameters, educational and professional qualifications, experience, client servicing, scope of services, forms of compensation, quality of research and advice based on feedback from investor sample, quality of service based on feedback from investor sample.
With so many people applying as this year, you have to have a very objective and strict methodology. It's not possible if you don't have a defined guideline and grid. I think the full team did a very good job in actually equipping the jury with the right set of guidelines and parameters.
We had interactions with national level distributors and large distributors, and we were looking out how grounded they are, how their connect to the common investor is. That's what we were. And to do that, we objectively analyzed certain parameters. Like obviously reputations and organizations would come in. However, we also analyzed what was their delivery model, execution of the transactions versus advisory of the transactions. Within advisory and execution, what are the controls? The research team, what is the control between the research teams? What is the control between advisory? Are they driven by commissions only, or it's advisory and they look at the interest of the investor? This is where our focus largely was.
Over the last couple of years, there has been a lot of bad mouthing on financial advisors, fleecing investors. They are basically working for their own self and not really for the investors. So, what sort of passion, what sort of commitment do these people give while taking care of the investor's interest first?
Both sides of the round table saw productive levels of interaction. If the jury had their questions ready, the nominees had their responses at the tip of their tongue.
What is the proportionately which one? Where does the leadership fund fall in?
Very large part.
Among the
very large part. In volume, it's the largest.
Say in proportion, it's
more than 80
to 90.
Each nominee was prepped well with respect to the category they were nominated for. This year, the categories for the Financial Advisor Awards featured Best Performing National Financial Advisor Retail, Best Performing National Financial Advisor Institutional, Best Performing National Financial Advisor Wealth Distributor NRI category, Best Performing Regional Financial Advisor North, South, East and West, Best Performing National Financial Advisor Online, Best Performing National Financial Advisor Equity Broker, Best Performing Individual Financial Advisor Mega Cities, North, South, East and West, Best Performing Bank PSU, Best Performing Bank Private, Best Performing Bank Foreign and Best Performing Individual Financial Advisor Women IFA, North, South and West.
360 also we understand, the Paila wala. SP also we understand.
The events of the jury round often tend to be a precursor to the main award ceremony.
We started work in 2012 and we've got nominated within the first year of our operations. This Financial Advisor Award I think is a very good initiative done by CNBC, ICRA and UTI. It provides a lot of impetus to the industry which is required. My experience was, I think it was very professionally conducted. Everything was pretty seamless. We focused on the right questions in the jury. They gave us ample time. So I was very happy with it.
The Financial Advisor Awards are very important. Firstly, it helps us go back into our own systems. We sit back and check what is happening internally when we are preparing for it. So it's very, very useful to set, gives us time to spend on our own processes, one. Second, you come here, you meet lots of people, exchange ideas. That's equally important to keep pollinating yourself with new thoughts. Never look at competition in an arena of work. This is not a cricket where the best man wins. Here, it's important that each one of us get our clients to win. So I'm not in competition with anyone. It's like golf. We try and improve ourselves. What is important is my client makes money. I don't really care about my competition.
Financial Advisor Award is a very welcome recognition of the people of this industry. The award gives us great recognition from the purpose of our reaching out to the customers and projecting ourselves as customer-centric and value-added service providers in this industry. and the recognition as best advisor really helps a long way. When we look at the presentation format, what we could see was that a lot of emphasis has been laid on the quality aspect and how we make a difference in our offerings to the customers, and that's a very welcome point to discuss.
It's a great forum, and I like the way that the categories have been cut, giving a fairly wide spectrum of participants a chance to win what has over the years become a very prestigious award within the financial advice space. We are in the business of providing trusted advice to our customers. And I think if we are able to provide trusted advice to our customers, the business will grow. And if the business grows, obviously it becomes profitable, etc. And I think that is what we are focused on. Winning awards, etc. is really an icing to the cake.
Judging by the nominees and their individual contributions, the jury members had their own views about the different nominees.
I think over the last 2-3 years, all we've been hearing about is how the IFA community, the independent financial advisors, is actually sort of diminishing from year to year. But actually meeting some of these folks and sort of getting to hear from them, the innovation that they're doing, I think the ideas, the thoughts that they actually bring to the table, it was absolutely fantastic, and it was actually refreshing to hear that folks actually still consider this business to be extremely important. They take this extremely seriously. They actually value what they sort of provide to their customers.
What was most interesting for me to note was the passion with which the entities and the people who were representing these firms were talking. It's quite evident that there's a set of people who are doing their business with passion. They have a very direct and clear connect with the investors. These could be very small investors or HNIs, etc. In a way, they are the ones who really have, the pulse of the investing segment, which probably even larger fund managers don't have that kind of access to. So they're playing a very important role, and some of them have also contributed really to the cause of small investors.
A very, very diverse set of advisors dealing with very, very different ends of the market. Again, what works for each of them and their approaches, and again, all of these are entrepreneurs. In fact, I think majority of the people that we met today were actually entrepreneurs who had kind of quit their regular jobs to actually take a plunge into this. So it's been exciting, I think, hearing their own journey over the last, 10, 20 years as they build this up, and I think quite an enlightening day, actually.
This year, the focus was on the national distributors. I could see a lot of enthusiasm. Last year was the year where everybody was hoping that something will happen in the equity particularly segment, which they can make really good beginning, and most of them were in the debt segment or others. But this time we could see mobilization by one distributor to 1,000 crore in a month. I could see that a very senior level team had participated. They were explaining their model beautifully. They have taken pains to prepare a lot of data, a lot of presentations. This shows that the awards are very critical for their future growth. And as today, almost everybody in the equity segment was convinced that achhe din aaye hai.
The rich variety of teams that presented to us as candidates for the awards was simply very interesting, insightful, and really heartening to see. I think there's so much of innovation going there in financial advice, and you get a quick peep into that.
I think I learned from them. I sat there with humility listening to them. They educated me on many things. They told me different kinds of stuff which they were doing. It was a great experience learning from my co-jurist also.
I think that was a fantastically run process, very efficient, very focused, and more importantly, all the nominees that we actually interacted with were fantastic across the banks as well as the individual IFS. And most overwhelming thing was that we also had a lot of women candidates, and that's what our panel was to interact with. And it was inspiring to see their story, how they have progressed over the years, how they've evolved into this confident IFA and actually dealing with crores of AUM and managing it very well, very prudently, growing their base across different levels of the society.
With the final stages of deliberation underway and the jury members painstakingly making their decisions, the stage is almost set for one of the biggest financial advisor awards, who will achieve the title of the Best Financial Advisor. For all this and more, catch the 5th Financial Advisor Awards coming soon on CNBC TV 18.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.